Okay, hey, this is Toby, Toby Snyder, and I'm doing stupid news. It is January the 5th, 2024. The first thing that I always like to start with is anything that has to do with Trump, because Trump is, and also Biden are really kind of the stupidest thing you could talk about right now. They're both way too old, and neither one of them need to be in office. Another state is trying to ban him. He's trying to go to the Supreme Court. Dude, you were on TV, part of the insurrection. Give it up. Whatever. So we're going to move on to some more news. I wanted to real quick talk about recovery, because recovery is also something I try to talk about a lot. I'm a recovering cocaine and meth addict. I have been trying to be off it for a long time. I've had several years of sobriety. I've had one or two little bumps in the road where where I lost control. But in general, I've been since 2018, been vigorously trying to stay sober and do the right thing and not be what the 80s brought us to be. Recovery is something that's very hard because it's not just us, but you also have to remember, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, Reagan pumped in all this cocaine, then came in the fentanyl, then came in El Chapo and all the methamphetamines. The United States has been flooded with drugs so much that my addiction being out of hand, it becomes so abundant so quickly, and the con becomes so intense. But these are some things that stopped it for me. DoorDash, Ubering, I have to give it to these companies. I was able to get away from the drugs because I was able to do these jobs. These jobs were things that allowed me to go out and make instant cash just the same way that I would do when I was hustling. Because a lot of times when you're in addiction, you're not really thinking about, oh my God, like, how am I going to get my fix, as much as how am I going to pay rent today? If I'm going to pay rent, because like I live in a motel room, then I have to pay rent all the time. I'm paying $1,800 basically a month to live in an all bills paid one room place at Motel 6, which in Flagstaff is a great place. Highly recommend it. No crime, no anything. These people are wonderful. And Jen that works in the front office is a doll. So I have nothing bad to say about the Motel 6 in Flagstaff, really. The ones in San Antonio, different story. Anyhow, the DoorDash and the Ubering was a way for me to finally get back into doing a side hustle to a real hustle, to now where I'm trying to get this funding for this kind of stuff, where I've always helped people and I want to continue helping people. And I could use some funding in doing that. That's why I've started this station. That's why I've started doing all these things, to prove that in America, because this is America, we can do anything. That in America, even when you're at zero and you're like living in a motel room, by the end of this year, I want to prove that you can get out of this place and you can do the things that you can do. I have contacted, I've tried to go to the food stamp office, go to the Social Security office, go here, go there, try all these things. It's the beginning of the year and every single buddy else has the same idea. So I've made some appointments. The appointments are for next week so that I can go and talk to everybody and see what's available. I've looked up some grants and seen what the grants are that are available, and the ones that are available, I'm starting the paperwork on them. On top of all of this, because I'm looking at the economics, I'm trying to figure this out right now. I can find some very cheap taco truck kind of things that I want to get out of California, because I'm pretty sure California, they're getting ready to stop selling gas. So a lot of those kind of vehicles are, I'm guessing, going to be useless. But anyhow, I found some decent vehicles. If I could get about 40 grand for a moving, cooking food truck, that'll take me to the next level. With this, I'd be able to do stuff. There's another route which is buying more of an RV type thing where I can go to places that I know these are people who have jobs. They work for FedEx, they work for Walmart, they work for McDonald's, and they're all basically sleeping in fields and stuff in their cars trying to find a place because there's no place to rent. If you're working a minimum wage job, there is not a place for you to live right now in America. Today, January the 5th, there's not a place you can live. $2,200 is what you're looking at to move into a one bedroom, not to move into, live in one bedroom. $2,200 on minimum wage is not fair. That's stupid news. All of that, stupid news. Why are we going over this in America? I wanted to real quick give a shout out to Green Farms. Green Farms has been very good to us. They also give some charities and they do some things. They're up across the way from Safeway. If you are here in Flagstaff, give them a shot. I have to tell you the fact that I can smoke recreational or medical marijuana here has really helped me stay off of meth and stay away from all that stuff. If you're able to be in a state where you're legally able to purchase marijuana, then it keeps you away from the bad people. You don't run into the people who are all screwed up because you're not out on the streets looking for drugs. Once again, stupid news. Hopefully we're going to get some better news when I get my act together and get the show together a little bit more. Next week I hope to have a speaker, my wife. We're going to go for round 2. This is the first week, first attempt, so let's see what's happening. Subscribe to the station. This is Toby Snyder. Watch stupid news, and we'll find out just how stupid the government can get, how ridiculous the bills can get. I am going to give some links to some other people that I know of. That L.A. Lake, that dude, if you want to know where money is, check that dude out. L.A. Lake is the best dude to find money. If you want to find money, hit him up. Alright, this is Toby Snyder. Subscribe, check it out. Let's do it. Let's have some fun.